everyone. Right, I haven't done a pour in a good few days and I'm really excited about this. So what I did another blind selection of colors. Idea was that I would pull out 2 opaque colors and I was allowed to mix them only with white or black, right? And this is the ones that came out of the box and I thought, oh no, they're such sort of, I don't know, baby shower colors, not my thing at all. But never mind, I went with black to combine them with. I'll put all the paint details in the description box below. But then I started looking at these two paints and I am a little bit concerned because the rose one, Persian rose, is a mix of 3 different pigments. There's a pigment white, pigment violet and a pigment red, right? And the blue one, which is a sky blue light, is also 3 different pigments. So pigment white, pigment black, and a pigment green, funnily enough, green. So I thought, oh my goodness, if these mix, it could easily make a very, very muddy color, I think. Yeah. So what I did, I took a 5-way split cup, hopefully you can see that, and I've separated the pink and the blue with black, and I've also put black on the side, in the side sections, in the hope that this will keep the colors separate. Right, so all I was gonna do is do just a random pour over a stick. I saw Fiona Art do this, so this is inspired by her. Right, so here we go. I'm just gonna start pouring. I'll put some music on for you. I might speed up the video depending on how long this takes me, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, so that's what it looks like for now. So now for the interesting parts. Actually, just quickly gonna say I'm really glad to see that so far so good. There's not been any sort of major mixing of colors there. But what I want to do is just use up the rest of my pink and blue here to help the paint flow. So I'm just gonna pop that there just a sec. Oh, and just quickly explain while I do this, I mix my paints with European Floetrol because it's easily available to me here in Finland, and just distilled water most of the time. I did splash out and order some, oh, and a dash of, what do you call it, Liquitex gloss pouring medium. I did splash out and get some Australian Floetrol, but that is worth its weight in gold and its price, because of I have to order it in and it's not cheap. So I save that for sort of special things like bloom pours. Right, so let's see what happens. Just gonna remove the stick. There we go. Oh, I like the line it left there. And also I like the way this stick looks. Shame I can't do anything with that. Right, let's just start tilting carefully. Okay, I can see my paint is not moving into the corners there, so I'm just gonna get my, well, gosh, that's dirty, well used cake spatula, and just spread the paint here into the corners, help it flow a little bit. I suspect that I will not mind having the pattern there disrupted, because I don't think a lot of it will be part of the design. It's moving, otherwise it's moving quite nicely, even though the paints are rather thick. But yeah, I still want to stretch this design out quite a lot. It's funny looking funny looking thing there, so yeah, I think I still need to work on this a fair bit. So again, I'll just pop some music on for you and get on with the tilting. Okay, that's me done tilting. I want to show you this. You can see by the color of the paint on my gloves that yes, these did sort of really make a horrendous grey mud color when they mix too much. So I am really pleased and pleasantly surprised actually at how this looks now, because you can see the defined stripes of pink and blue. There's a little bit of mixing going on here, but I don't mind it here because it actually looks like a nice gray black monochrome thing there. But in any larger volume, that just went so muddy. So yeah, I'm really glad I kept them separate. And another really pleasant surprise here are some of these cells. They're so cool. I love how those turned out. I wasn't originally wanting for the line to fall off the edge, but when I started seeing that muddiness happening, I decided that it was worth sacrificing this line design. I like how this breaks up the sort of stripy tree ring paw looking design. But what I'm really interested in is knowing what you think. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. But anyway, I'm done with this. So all I'm gonna do now is keep wiping the bottoms of the sides. There's a lot of paint there. There was a lot on the canvas that I needed to get rid of, so it's not too thick. So I'm just gonna wipe these down. Doesn't need torching anymore. I mixed my paints, I don't know, 3 days ago. So there were no air bubbles left there, so it really doesn't need torching anymore. So yeah, I'll let me just grab the camera and I'll show you close up what it looks like. So here we are from my point of view. Just wanted to show you some of these cells. I am so pleased that they didn't sort of go all muddy and horrid, because honestly, look at the state of that paint. It is that is quite literally the color of mud. But yeah, oh, while I have you here, please subscribe. I'd love to hear from you if you'd like to leave a comment, and At this point, I'm just going to say thank you for joining me for this first pour in way too many days. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.